And welcome back to Music Free Gaming. I hope you're having a fabulous day. It is definitely a day to be fabulous on, and you are rocking that. How are we all doing today? We doing okay? Having a good day, I hope. You know, it's Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday. It's I think I might have said it was Thursday. It's actually Tuesday. At least in this section of the world, and it is great to have y'all here. Let's jump into Create Mod before I get really confused. All right, and yep, I'm in my RV, which is, so it's nice to have a convenient temporary base. Okay, door was not making sounds, but I'm sure that's perfectly fine. Yeah, so, all right. All right, so today we are going to be making ingredients. So we've got all the stuff. Well, we don't have any of the stuff coming in, but we're getting things set up so we can drop off things. So one of the first things I need to do is chicken. Okay, we're going to do breaded chicken, right? Because we need chicken burgers, right? Who doesn't like a good chicken sandwich, right? I know, I like a good chicken sandwich. I'm one of those weird people. And then I have to make buns, which is going to be the flour, salt, and water. So we're going to get that action going. And then I think just about everything else here, except maybe the meat patty, will be a thing. Hey, how's it going there, Temporal? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a fabulous day over there on the Twitch side of the house. All right. Hey, and my, oops, that's not the right door. All right, so I have rock candy. Not today. Man, I haven't had rock candy in forever. But, you know, it's a thing. All right, so we're going to have to do a couple of things here. So step one, let's put the wings away, first of all. Step two, is it in the pack? No, I don't think, well, maybe it is. No, I've got bedrock and I've got rocky paths, but the mod pack here does not have rock candy, unfortunately. Which is fine. I've got enough candies probably to be making, so yeah, all right. All right, so anyway, here's what I'm going to have to do. Is we're going to need a quick and dirty lava filler here. So honestly, let's go ahead and kick this out this way. Now, no, the rocky pads, probably not the healthiest things in the world. Just, you know. All right, I'm just set that down there for a minute. All right. And then this will reverse. So we'll take that out. I'll get a gearbox in there somewhere. Okay, so this is going to be the first step, which is going to be finding my belt. I don't know, do you ever have that issue trying to find your belt? It's like first thing in the morning, your eyes are barely functional. It's like, you know, I really need to put a belt on, and I don't know where my belt is. You know, is it just me? Is that possibly? Very, very possibly. So this is going to have to go out this way. It's going to have to go that way because we have to suck all of this stuff into this dealy bob here. Okay. Yeah, no. My teeth are bad enough as it is. I do not need to be chipping them on anything. You know, I had a retainer once. Way back in the day. Got my teeth all straightened out. It was wonderful. And then the dentist said, hey, you don't need to wear this anymore. Maybe it was my parents or both. I don't know. And so I stopped wearing the retainer. And my teeth went all crooked again. It was annoying. All right, so All right, so this is going to go here. It's going to feed that guy. And I guess, on all honesty, if I were to take... This is a little wonky, but if I put that there, pick that up, and, all right, hey, I've got to go get some smooth stone. This is just silly. Anyway, so how y'all doing? Hopefully doing okay. I don't know why all of my trains are sitting here, but they definitely seem to have, soft locked somehow. Well, probably something I should fix eventually. Anyway. Oh, man, rock candy, man. When I was a kid, my mom had, and my stepdad. Oh, not there. There we go. Grab some of that. Okay. They used to have timeshare in Vail up in the Rockies in Colorado. And man, we used to stop at this candy shop while we were up there all the time and get rock candy. I think that was about the only time we ever got rock candy, was up at this candy shop in Vail. Oh, it was so good. Hey, Amanda, how's it going? Over there on the Twitch side of things. Great to have you here as well. Yep, every summer we'd spend, well, they would spend like 6 weeks or a month, something like that, up in Vail, and I'd go up there on those weekends when, visitation was a thing. And it was good. Vail is wonderful in the summer when you don't have all the tourists. All right, so the plan is, I think we're going to bring Spout over here. So we'll pick up, from somewhere around here. Oh, wait, I'm going to need a funnel, I guess. All right, well, we'll program that again here in a minute. All right, and empty bucket. Okay, I only have 47 empty buckets, so great. Okay. All right, yeah, so that'll work. But yeah, Vail's wonderful in the summer when the skiers aren't there. The shoot, man, I love being up in the mountains, especially in a hotel with a nice swimming pool. And all right, so we're gonna pick up stuff from here. We're gonna deposit there, and we should be good. All right. Now, obviously, I have to get power to all of this nonsense, and if I act now, I can get... Well, no, I can't. Why don't I have andesite filters? It seems like that would be a thing I would have, but... Let's see if I've left some in the box over here. Anyway, did y'all have a good weekend? I hope it was fun and exciting. Or at least, restful. All right, grab a few of those. Cool. Use a pig on a treadmill. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Hey, Carp, over there on the YouTube side of things. How you doing? A pig on a treadmill would be a funny way of powering things, Temporal. That would definitely be an adventure right there. All right. Let's see. Oh, do I have a spout? Probably not. Let's craft a spout. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Hi. Oh, I used up all of my kelp. All right, fine. Nope, this is fine. Everything's okay. We're totally okay. Everything's great. All right. All right, so we'll kick this up. I need to I think I've know what I'm going to end up doing on my thing there, but all right. So this is going to come this way. What are we having for lunch? Chicken jockey. Okay. I have to admit, I have not yet seen a Minecraft movie. And, man, the audiences make me not want to see it. You know, there comes a point. Quit being a jerk in the theaters. That would be a point. All right, so let's see now. We're going to need to get some power to this thing so we can get a pump going and pump up the lava. It's like pumping up the jam, but with less fruit. So yeah, so let's just come off of this. Not with that. We'll grab a... Oh no, I am going to have to turn, aren't I? So yes, let's get a gearbox. So that's going to come there. Actually, I'm going to have to bring this out one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to eventually seeing a Minecraft movie. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit before I get around to that. Just because I'm not going to a theater. That's just, I do not enjoy that experience these days. Do y'all like going to movie theaters? Is that a thing you're into these days? Okay, there we go. Cool, so lava's gonna make it here. So we can feed this. All right, that's great. The other thing I have to get in here is milk. Okay. So we're making chicken patties. All right. The raw chicken is easy. But then we need milk, eggs, and toast. And I've got everything but the milk, I think. Well, I also don't have any of this stuff, but yeah, we'll get that in a little bit. All right. Yeah. No, this is gonna be fine. Milk. All right, hang on. I need to. We're gonna set some signs up here because I have to do all this stuff. So, unbreaded chicken patty. Okay. Egg powder. Egg power. Egg power is definitely what gets you going, right? Should craft a chicken jockey and create. Okay, hang on. Are we back? I hope we're back. It's all right. Looks like my connection reset for some stupid reason. But yeah, Zedov built a farm to get chicken jockeys. And it's exceptionally slow, but it does work. All right, so now I need to get milk up into this thing. So, up on the house, tap into your paws. Up. I think I can go this way. All right, so where's my milk? Oh, the milk is way the heck back there, isn't it? Ugh. Okay. Yeah, no, totally. Yep. Yep, totally have a clear path for my pipe. Absolutely. Yeah, no, this is great. Everything's wonderful here. Okay. Okay. We'll stick another milk pump over there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be wonderful and stuff. You know what I might need to do? No, it'll be fine. Fine. Just We're just going to clean out a bunch of space here and bring the pipe through here. Okay. Plumbing is easy, right? Oh, except I did kind of need that. Oops. Right. And this is why you used smooth stone. Get out of the way. Oh, good. Did I just annoy that iron golem? Hi. Are we cool? We're still cool, right? Okay. Okay. Nope. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. All right. Okay. We're about to have villagers on treadmills. That's also fun. No, but I am kind of looking forward to seeing a Minecraft movie eventually. When the day comes that I'll get to see it. All right. Okay. Yep. Nope. Our long national plumbing nightmare is well on its way. We got it. Right. This is gonna come over this way, and then I need to bring. No. Nope. 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 All right. Do I have more? I do have more fluid tanks. All right, we're going to change this as soon as I find my wrench. Okay. Okay. This is all going to have to move. All right. And yeah, this'll be fine. We'll put the pump right here. Go. And turn it around that way. Oh, hey. That dirt shouldn't be there. All right. And now let's go ahead and reconnect this. Okay. That might clean this up a little bit better. It's like I need to pull from the milk tank. Not from above the tank. I need to pull from the tank so that I actually get milk. You know, trust me, it makes sense. There's logic here somewhere. And at some point I will actually use some. Okay. Okay. We have this good? I think we're good so far. All right. All right, so this is going to come out. We're going to need a couple of pumps here, I think. Oh, do I have more? Uh-oh. Okay, so that's going to go there. And we'll just stick a cog in between it so they both get pumped. That's great. So now I'm going to have to get milk coming from here. Okay. Theoretically, this milk would pump into here, but I don't think we've got enough. I might actually have to put another pump over here. Ew. I mean, doable, but ew. All right, well, we'll solve that. Yeah. Also, all right. No, hi. Do I know what I'm doing? Nope. I'm just going to sit here and throw back the root beer and hope for the best. All right, so this actually isn't going to be too bad. We can make this happen. So yeah, from here is fine. Grab another pump. And I hope this is enough. Okay. So that'll go there. Let's grab our shafts. There we go. Shafts. Hi. I would like to run a shaft over to that other wheel, please. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Well, I might need this. We're going to find out here in a minute. Oh, no. We're getting milk in there. Cool. Sweet. So that's going to be enough then. All right. Well, that's good. So that's all of our liquids done. I like it when things work. So the next thing I need to do is actually get power to these belts. Now, we are going to be running stuff all the way the heck over here. So I could pull it from there somewhere. The other thing I could do, which would make some semblance of sense. Wow, I'm good at this. So these belts are going the right way. So what if I were to move that torch? We'll bring this over here. And then all I would need to do is get my encased chain drives. Boom. All right. Sweet. So now all of this is running except for, you know, this. There we go. All right. Well, that was easy. All right. So the next thing I need to do is I need to fix something here. So let's grab our lava. Now, this is supposed to go until the lava's all gone. It apparently has not been doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a... Let's add a 30-second delay. Maybe that'll be enough. Okay. Maybe that'll be enough. So let's toss that there. Turn this off. And see if that actually works. Do the same thing here. We'll add a 30-second delay. Because for some weird reason, it wasn't waiting long enough to actually go and drop off the fluids. And you need time to deposit your fluids. Trust me, it's not something you want to rush. Fluid deposits should give it the time. Give it the time it needs. Okay. Cool. So, in theory, this should work, right? Right. Right. Everything good? I hope so. All right. Hang on. Let's make sure everything is still going. I think we're okay. Yeah. After the disconnect, it's like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was beam or if it was something else, but all right, we're okay. Sweet. All right, so cool. So we've got that. So I think the next step here is going to be, let's set some filters. I think just temporarily, let's go ahead and just block these ones. Okay. All right, so we won't drop anything in here that we're not ready to drop in. And we'll go ahead and block these ones as well. All right. Eventually, I'll set up filters. These are going to destroy all of my leftovers, but let's try to get the other things at first, okay? Also, we are just about out of train schedules. Let's see. Do I have more train schedules? That would be nice. I don't have any here. Cool. Well, we'll have to go change that. All right. So let's go change that. We're going to go get some train schedules. It's going to be great. We're going to be on time. We are going to be watching trains get stuck. All right, so one of these guys is definitely a problem. That guy's trying to go that way. All right, hang on. Trains are stuck. Okay, are you okay here? Okay, I'm not wearing my jetpack, so all right. Let's get train schedules, and then I'll see if I can get everything else working. Most of the time, I'm okay. I don't have issues with that, with trains getting stuck. But then sometimes, sometimes they just do. All right, so let's check my. Whoop, stop that train stuff. Yeah. Hey, we've got all the train schedules. We're definitely doing okay on train schedules. All right. Having two ways out is nice, but then I end up leaving doors open and stuff, and that's just weird. All right, let's see if I can figure out which one of these I can trigger to let them loose. How about you? Okay. Hi. One of you is stuck. Is it you? Okay. Well. Hi. Could you? Maybe if I put him there. All right. You go ahead and just run the red light. We're okay, right? All right. I hope we're okay. You know, it's always fun when you just kind of force the issue. Yeah, traffic's not moving. No one wants to go. Sometimes you just have to be the one who goes. All right. I need some more fireworks. All right, so let's. Oh, aha. We're gonna have to build another train here today, y'all. I was not expecting the train, but yes, that is exactly what's going to have to happen next. Is we're going to have to build a train. All right. Well, that means we're going to be pulling out of here. Oh yeah. All right. Great. Do I happen to have the threshold switches and stuff? Casings. That would be a nope. All right. All right, all right. I think I've got some back in the base. I don't know that we're going to get all the way through all of the ingredients today that we're going to need to do. But we're going to get closer. Yep, I forgot. I'm going to have to build a train. All right, so what should this train look like? All right, we've got ourselves the what am I getting? Oh yeah. So we've got the kind of sports car fluid train. Oh. I guess I'm out. Okay, so that's definitely a thing. Kind of feel like I need something fun for this one. I mean, it can't be overly tall because it has to fit into some stuff, but oh, I do have 2 whole threshold switches. Great. All right. Let's grab a little bit of let's grab a little nether quartz here. And a little bit of redstone. All right. Cool. That should be great. Right? Sure. Because we're going to have to craft up some observers. Do I have plain stone? Yes. Okay. And I have wood for sticks. We should be fine. We should be great. Now, I don't know who's blocking this road here. I know you're just kind of stuck. Oh, they're Okay, so he's kind of stopping there, and he's kind of stopping there, and great. All right, hang on. It's time for an emergency switch. I'm going to just drop a train signal. Right there. And, yeah. Cool. And, oh, where is it? Yep, they're just going to sit there and wait for each other. Okay, nope, that's not where it should go. So the trains are cool, but it does help if they're actually letting things go by. So, you know, we got that going for us. All right. Cool. So hopefully our fluid train over here is letting fluids through. That would be ideal, you know. Also, if fewer villagers would stand on the track. I've seen them walking along the tracks here lately, very Stand By Me-ish, and you know, I don't know that they are fully cognizant of the danger that they are in. All right. You know, I didn't line those up. I kind of feel like I should have. Oh, well. All right, so we're going to get ourselves some threshold switches here. And I'm going to have to craft up at least one more so we can get the full side of this nonsense going. Which, if I recall correctly, and you know how good my memory is, we're going to need some observers. And that means sticks. I don't know I want that many sticks. All right. And some redstone torches. There we go. All right. So we've got redstone torches. And now... All right, let's craft up some observers, right? Oh, stone. Hi. I would like you to know that I do remember how to craft things sometimes. Okay. We need a bunch of those. All right. The next thing I'm going to need are threshold switches. Brass casings and electron tubes. Awesome. Yeah. Got those somewhere. Probably in here. Yes, brass casings and... Oh, don't tell me I'm out of electron tubes. Well, that's unfortunate. All right, hang on. We're going to have to clear up some inventory space here. Except I want those sandwiches. All right, we'll just throw all of this in my backpack. All right, where I will lose it forever. I mean, one could argue that I've already lost it and we're just waiting for the inevitable, but no, everything's going to be fine here, I think. How much? Oh, no, I don't really have enough redstone there. All right. It would be nice if the if my fluid train would come back, because I would kind of like to see if it's gonna drop off enough liquid and things. Oh, also, I think I figured out part of the reason why it's slow is when I'm over there, the lava pickup area is slightly out of render distance. And so those chunks unload. Which is, you know, great and all, but it means it stops picking up lava. Also, possibly milk? So I have a solution for that. I just have to make it happen. But first, we're gonna have to come down here. And we're gonna need to get some redstone. So, all right. So we're gonna be talking to some villagers. We've got the wrong villagers here. All right, hang on. I gotta put all these guys away. Okay, that's right. We're just gonna pick them all up. That's right. You guys are great and all, but I don't need you around right now. All right, and you. Okay. Oops. Librarians. You know, this is just how we do it here at in this little trading hall. Is we just swap out the villagers as we need them. Okay. No, it works. The villagers, they totally don't mind being stuck in little boxes. They're absolutely okay with it. Okay. We'll go pick all of those up here in a minute. Okay. And put the trapdoors down. Remember, friends, always lower the lid. It keeps everybody happy. Why can't I not? No. I want to pick that up. Okay. No, seriously. Lower the lid. It'll be great. You know, I shouldn't have that much trouble picking that up, right? I should be able to be right here and pick this up. Can I be? Apparently not, because Minecraft is just going to be weird like that. But, all right, clerics. Let's make up some room here. All right, we'll just get all of our clerics, and we should be okay. All right. Nope, this is going to be good. We're going to get so much redstone. It's going to be wonderful. All right, it's not going to be that much redstone, but it's going to be some redstone, and that's okay. Sorry, I know this is the most exciting part of the stream ever. It's like, much more exciting could you get? Obviously, he disagrees, but, you know. All right. Get ourselves some XP here first. All right. And now with the redstone. I suppose I could be mending my tools here while I do this. All right. We're getting there. All right. Hey. Do you want to sell some more? No? Okay. Cool. All right, well, that's good enough, I think. All right, so let's grab a stack of this. How much redstone do I have? Actually, 4. Okay. 4 is good. And then half a stack of quartz should take care of it. All right, so we need 32. All right. Right, I think this will work. So now we're going to make some rose quartz. And then we're going to need some sandpaper. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's probably too many, but that's okay. All right. And now. We'll get some polished rose quartz. A little bit of a hassle for this stuff, but, you know, This is what I go through for a good burger. You know, we are absolutely gonna get some good burgers here. All right. Come on. Great. Yay. All right. All right. So those all turn into electron tubes. Great. Now we can make the thing, so we can make the thing, so we can make the thing. Yep. That's... We can grab these. And we can grab these. And we can craft up a bunch of these. Okay. Great. All right. So you feeling good about it? All this stuff? I'm sure you are. Oh, you know... While I'm here, let's come over here and grab some chicken. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's grab some chicken. All right, and all right, well, this is not the right place. I mean, it's the right building, it's just not the right side of the street. All right, come down here. All right. Steak, pork. I could label these, but it's rabbit. Chicken. Cool. All right. Also, you know, let's go ahead and grab a stack of raw beef. Also a brass funnel, because yes, of course. Ack. All right, nope, we're good. I can walk upstairs. Stairs are not too much of a challenge for me. They're not. They're totally fine. I am not at all challenged by the stairs. Okay, dude. You Nautilus shells, good, good. Boss blocks, great. Do yourself a favor, okay? And maybe don't stand on the train tracks, okay? You and your llamas, 100% should not be on the train tracks. That's right. I'm not pushing you on the train tracks. No, not at all. You're just gonna stand there and you're gonna love it on the train tracks. Okay, right? Right. Okay. Yeah, you guys just enjoy your time there. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to you. There won't be any trains coming that are going to go pick up wheat or something. Okay. Oh, let's see. I think I don't know. Let's check and see if it's actually is filling up the lava storage over here. It's 24. I don't know. Milk. Maybe the milk. I mean, we've got 920 millibuckets, so maybe we'll find out. Anyway, let's throw a little bit of chicken here at this machine. So, assuming I've got this right, if I throw some chicken there, it should get smashed, and then should get smashed. Right? And then we've got unbreaded chicken patties. Perfect. Hey, what do you know? I love it when the recipe works. Okay. So that's going to go there. Cool. And eggs? Do I have eggs? I guess I should have picked up eggs when I was at the store. You know, it happens, okay? You get there and you find out, I didn't actually pick up the eggs I was going to pick up. And then it's all sad and stuff. Then you end up having to go back to the store, and it's just bad. Okay. Oh, I also need to get a campfire. That I should be able to craft. Okay. Yeah, campfires, totally doable. All right, so it's gonna need those. Let us see. So pull those out of there too. Oh, and all of those. Yep. Gonna need a bunch of that stuff that I just left in this box because that was totally the best place for them. All right, let's see. Do I have coal? I have coal. Perfect. And I think I have logs, right? Because that's how you make campfires. And sticks. Yep, definitely have sticks. Okay. That's a campfire right there. That's right. That's right. You know, all those years in Boy Scouts, that's absolutely how that works. You know, if it would have been that easy when I was in Scouts, I would have enjoyed it more. No, that's not true. I would not have. The whole being outside thing was not high on my list of things to do. At least the whole camping part of it. Some people, you know, like to camp. I am not one of those people. If you are, awesome. That's great. I'm glad there are people just like you. But nope. I am definitely not one of those people. All right. Let's grab some knives because again, scouts, and throw those in there. All right. Because the slicer needs slicing tools. Eventually, I think I'm going to throw a couple of diamond knives in there, but we'll see how that goes later. Okay, cool. So we got the chicken. Eggs, right. All right. I should probably move. If I stand here, I'll probably get hit by a car. All right. And we are off to go to the eggs. Fortunately, the eggs are somewhat easier to get than the other stuff. Early teens, your dad had a campsite and he rented for the whole summer. Spent every weekend out there. Nice. Also, how's it going, Sprite? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope your day is going well. All right, we'll grab a couple of stacks of eggs. Yeah, see, I don't know. I was never into camping. You know, I did it a couple of times because, you know, I was in Scouts and all that stuff, but it was never something that I particularly enjoyed, you know? All right. I have no idea what it dropped off most recently. Lava's not great. Milk is still about the same. Huh. Well, hopefully we'll do things eventually. All right. Let's get back to the slower but nicer to build with jetpack. All right. Sleep schedule was all messed up because of things. Right. That makes sense. And voting. All of that can be. Voting's an adventure. I'll give you that. All right. Oh, right. I need a tunnel. Do I have a tunnel? No, that's a cog. I have a tunnel. No. Might have some in here. Yeah, sometimes I remember to vote. You know. Okay, can be smelted. And we want this to be not smelted. Cool. All right, and see if I can get this in here correctly without... Okay. Awesome. All right, now, unfortunately, all of those eggs ended up over here, so... That's not where they need to be. Okay. No. All right, so... Eggs go in. They cook. We get fried eggs. Right? Yeah, that's how this is supposed to go. Yep, fried eggs. Oh no! The fluid train and the chocolate truck collided. All right, we'll go fix that in a minute. But first, okay, we are in fact getting eggs here. That's wonderful. Oh, that can't go like that. Right. Okay, hang on. That goes there. All right. Yeah, no. No, those are fried eggs. I don't want fried eggs. Yeah, I felt this time was important. I understand that. All right, so, okay. So let's take these and run them through the grinder here. Okay, so now we should be getting fried eggs. Great. Or egg powder, I guess, is the actual thing. All right, so now I'm going to need some more copper pipe. Okay, I've got stuff to make copper pipe, so I'm going to do that. Yeah, sometimes I choose not to vote because it's just like, you know what? I can't in good conscience vote for some of the people on the ballot. So I don't. Don't choose the lesser evil. Okay, let's grab some pipes. But that's it. We're, again, politics-free zone. That's what we are. We are a politics-free zone. I am done with my... let's go and get some... We'll go and finish off those sheets. I'm done with my activist phase. We're not doing this. All right. Right, so I can run stuff this way. Okay, and then I can take out like that. Okay, cool, because that's going to have to go in like so, and that'll go in like so. Awesome. All right, and then we're going to need toast, but we will hit the enemy toast here in just a moment. All right, so egg powder gets to go in there. All right, nice. And so if we are going to hit the enemy toast, we need stuff. Yeah. Yep. No, it's fair. I was a political activist back in my youth, and it was great. I enjoyed it, and then politics became less about political theory and actually caring about things, and more about name calling and vitriol and hatred. And honestly, I don't want to be part of that. So, yeah. Oh, hey, there's a random sprite up there. Nice. Oh, I need to go fix my trains. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's going to be awesome. Wonderful and fine. And all right. All right, so let's go ahead and throw this bread in here, which should then well, that's 100% not what I wanted to have happen. Awesome. I feel great. I'm happy here. Okay, no, obviously I'm so confused. All right, what did I screw up over here? I should be... Hang on, I'm out of inventory space. I have no idea what I just threw up there, but I bet it was important. All right. Bread slices. Yeah, bread slices go here. I don't think I had a single bread slice drop through there. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. Can I? Oh. Oh no. That's toast. No, toast is good. I need toast. Okay. Yeah, that's all toast. Yeah. Toast slice? Oh yeah. Okay, no, that's toast. Hi, it's warm bread. Good to meet you. I'm happy to see you in your warm breadiness. Okay. Awesome. All right, so the next thing I need is a mixer. And also lava. All right, hang on. Did this get any? Yeah, that's up higher. That's good. That's up. Yeah, that's definitely up higher too. So, okay, good. All right, so let's grab a couple of buckets here. And all right, that's fine. This is going different than I was kind of wanting it to, but it's enough. All right. And now, oh, right. Now nothing happens because I don't have a mixer. Awesome. All right. Do I have... Oh, hey, Sprite, are you around right nearby? I accidentally took some things from the villagers and I need to take them back. You want to run some stuff back for me? All right. All right, let's see if I've got... oh, yeah, there's... Perfect. Okay, yeah, will you drop those back in the stonemason box with the trading hall? Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. What am I making? I'm making... Hi. 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 Okay. Somewhere here, I have stuff in my inventory, and I know how to use it. Okay, mixer. Awesome. All right. So now, what I should be able to do is slap a mixer on top of this, and... Oh, and, you know, power it, because everyone knows that mixers run great when they have zero power. That's absolutely how that works. All right, what if I do that there and that there? Oh, yeah, I could do that. Do I want to... Case chain drive. Oops. Please be connected. That'd be great. Thank you. All right, and now we should be getting... Oh, there we go. There we go. Chicken patties. Okay. Don't give me that. I don't want milk powder. I want chicken patties. Okay. But we've got the filter on now, so awesome. All right, so we are set and able to make chicken patties. I'm down with this. I like chicken, and that's totally what we needed. So wonderful. Okay, so all right. So the next thing we'll need to do is run this out to wherever the storage is going to be, which is going to be determined, I think, by our next contestant, which is going to be, we're going to make buns. Right? Now, buns are fun, right? It's, a bun is, we need salt dough, okay? Which, okay, salt, and wheat flour and water. Okay? So wheat flour is there. Salt's going to be there. All right, so let's get ourselves a belt. And also, where did I put my train box? Did I leave it over somewhere? I did. I left it right over there. Cool. All right. Yeah, if I ever find where my toolbox is, that would be awesome. My create tools. But I think I left them somewhere and then didn't pick them up and despawned. The Masons have their stuff back. Thank you, Sprite. I am most appreciative. Okay. So, we are going to need all sorts of stuff is what we're going to need. Yeah, I might as well keep the plumbing on me because we're going to need that too. However, I do need something here, right? Oh, I need a basin, but I don't have basin making materials. Here, let's go ahead and put the chicken patties there. We'll need all of this stuff in a moment anyway. All right. Oh, look. Yep, train schedules. Yep, got them. Set. Yeah, we're going to need all of that here in a minute too. But, all right, basin. Okay, so the good news is, so to make the bun, make the salt, yeah, it's just, yep. So I just need the basin, we'll pump water into it, and it should be fine. So, okay. So let's go ahead, we'll take this out this way. Okay. We'll take the basin that we just crafted up, and it's going to go here. And that's pointing the wrong way, but that's okay. We'll solve that problem in a moment. All right. Okay. So that's going to go there. And then we're going to need stuff. Helping fill your tanks, minor diamonds. I don't know if they hold more air or not, actually. The reason mine are diamond is it's combined with diamond armor. So my my air tanks, it's actually the diamond back tank is diamond armor plus the air tank. And you can make them netherite, obviously, which is how you make jetpacks. Dude. All right. Fine. I do not need villagers checking out my plumbing. Okay? They just don't. Okay. You know. Oh, actually, that's not where I want that to be at all. Take that back. There's a really bad joke in there somewhere. We're going to avoid that today. I mean, maybe we'll avoid that today. Probably not avoid that today. Bad jokes are kind of what makes this stream, but okay, so that doesn't need to be there. Okay. Yeah, he's the QA guy, exactly, right? Just there for quality assurance. All right, so now, okay, so this one's going to be wheat flour. You can place a flour if you want to. And this is salt. Okay. Cool. The other thing I have to get in here is water. So we're going to do that from underneath. Okay. This is going to be a really... Oh, look! Water! Well, that's convenient. Okay. Totally convenient. It's the most convenient. All right. All right, so we are going to grab our plumbing supplies here. And I want to come down from under there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be wonderful. Oh, where am I gonna get? Hang on, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get a pump in there. Because right, I can't just. Oh, hang on, I gotta clean some more inventory space up because reasons. All right. Do I not have depth strider on these boots? No, I've got it. Okay, cool. Okay, that was less cool, but okay. All right, so we're gonna do that. I will need to add a little bit of water here just to be sure I've got an infinite water source. And then let's see where. Jeez, how can I power that guy? Right, so because I can't really block this because I'm going to have meat patties coming this way. Okay, see, this is important. Okay, we're gonna that's going to exist. So I can't. Oh, good. All right, no, we're good. We're good. Anyway. So back in December, it's a repair work done on your car. Okay, right. Causing. Oh. 2 months later, you got a notice that a recall was being issued for the work you got repaired. So you might be able to get their money back. That would be handy. Woo! Hi. Okay. So let's see. Maybe I can come in under here. Yeah, I think I can. I think I can come in. If I come down from here, let's break this. Yeah, I hate that I have to have recalls. Like I've got a car. I think I'm still waiting for the recall stuff to happen, which is annoying. Okay, so I think that's going to go there. Okay, hang on. Breathing. I like breathing. All right, so let's get our thing here. All right, so we're going to come this way. All right, and then let's pop this up here. All right. All right, I think I see how this is going to work. So we'll get a vertical gearbox here to go like that. And then we'll take a shaft. Whoa, hang on. Hang on. I must oxygen here. You know, oxygenation. Big fan of having oxygen in my... Oh, that's cool, but not what I'm looking for. Okay. And then that should be pumping water up, which it looks like it is. So that's full of water. So that's awesome. Nice. So now the next thing we're going to need here is wheat flour and salt. All right. So let's, did I bring wheat with me? Was I that smart? Okay. No, I am not. That's not at all. All right. Let's go get some wheat and we'll get some salt while we're at it. And then maybe what I need to do is actually get started on my, it's over here. Should have put on my elytra. Start on the train system. So we've got a train that will come pick all this stuff up for us. All right. The good news is everything's sort of backed up. You know, so I haven't had to worry, at least for the brief time period that I exist in. I don't know. A little bit of time anyway. That, I'm not actually out of wheat and stuff. This is the second recall we've had. See. Oh, look. Look at all this stuff being all like in crashes and stuff. Yeah, no, seat warmers catching fire would keep you warm. Okay. But probably a little bit too warm. Okay. You come there. All right. And then you, I think. Okay. I think this guy got. Okay. You go do your thing. All right. And did you crash too? Nope. He's just waiting. Awesome. All right. Salt. Salt comes from here. Actually, I probably have salt in my storage. Yeah, I don't know, having your brakes rust out on you is probably a problem, I like my car to be able to stop. That ended up being why we ended up selling our old minivan. Was the brakes started having issues, and it turns out I, wanted to be able to go over mountain passes and stop and stuff. Yeah, we have plenty of salt, so I'm just going to grab a bunch here. We'll throw that in. Yeah, that was not ideal. All right, so now those issues, Dad used his roadside assistance to help you get fixed. Right, was the brakes. Yeah. Well, my daughter had our minivan. She took it to college with her, and so she could get to and from college, and it was fine. But we dropped like $4,000 in repairs on that car, and then it had other issues that like the ignition became a problem, and okay, that's gonna be salt. Is it salt? Looks like salt. Okay. So the ignition was a problem, and then yeah, that it ended up being a real mess, and so we ended up selling the car, and it was fine. Glad we sold it. Or more to the point, I wish we didn't have to sell it. I would have preferred to not have had to sell it. Okay, but okay. Also, don't need the seeds. Okay, what I do need is let's just get the flour. Okay, flour, awesome. Wheat flour is going to go there. Okay, good. Seeds are not needed in this. Okay, and the wheat flour can go back, and the salt can go back. Okay. Except I do want to hang on to some of that just so I can set a couple of filters, which I've got. Okay. All right. Hey, let's make a mixer. Seems like a thing to do. All right. So we've got some andesite alloy. We've got some iron sheets. So yeah, we ended up having to make the decision that, you know what? It's just not worth it to keep fixing this car. So we sold it, and yeah, that was annoying. And then we obviously had to replace it so that my daughter can get to and from college. So yeah, it turns out that's helpful. Okay. All right. Hey, the mixer, not the beaters. Yeah. The whisks are cool, but not at all what we're looking for. All right. Do I still have some planks? Yes. Cool. All right. So let's make up some cogwheels and slap one in there like so. Whoa! All right. Nice. There's some salt dough. Cool. All right, so we've got salt dough, which is great, but now we have to cook it. So what we're going to do is this is going to have to move out this way a little bit. All right. And we're going to have to put stuff here. All right, so no, this is good. Can make this happen because I totally have more brass tunnels. Show me the tunnels. Yeah. I know. I feel like I'm like out of it today. I don't know why. Yeah, you have 2 lemon cars in your time. Okay. So many rest issues. Yeah. All right, so campfire's going to go there, I guess. All right, so we can do that. I think this is how this is going to work. Wow, we've got so much salt dough. All right, cool. Yeah, most of our cars have been great. I mean, we had that car forever. But you know, it was like a 98 Ford Windstar. And it was a great car. I actually really liked it. For a minivan, it was wonderful. All right, so that'll go there. Let's get a... What do I need? I need a campfire. Yeah, so it was a nice little car, but holy cow, was it... turns out, you know, I didn't want it to crash. What am I looking for? Oh, I think I've got campfire making materials in my inventory. There we go. There we go. Okay, anyway. I was literally living up to the found on road dead. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, I think I've got a... I don't know. I had 2 Fords. I still have a Ford, and it's been rock solid, but... Okay, so that's going to go there. Let's rotate it that way. Because, yeah, I've got a Contour right now. It's a 96 Contour. Now, I wouldn't take it outside of town. But, all right, there we go. That will do it. So now, that should cook up all of our happy dough. All right. Lovely. All right. Nice. So that's going to go like that so I can bring this out this way. Okay. Let's be sure we continue our quest for power here. All right. But no, I think we're going to be good at this point. So we'll just take this out to here. Yep, I had 96 Contour. Said it's, and the reason I won't take it out of town now is it's a 96 and it's old and I just don't trust it to survive long at this point. Oh, the computer in the car went kaput. Ew. Well, that doesn't sound like fun at all. All right, nice. So I think let's free up a little bit of inventory space here. Do I have chests? Yes. Not enough of them, but I do have them. Okay. That doesn't need to be there. And that doesn't need to be there. All right. Yeah. See, we're making some progress here. You have a Kia now? Nice. Oh, man. I want a Kia. I want an EV6. But Honestly, actually, I'm looking at this. I don't think I want these to be chests. I think I want these to be droppers. Because I have a really, really sick mind. And I think that involves getting these to spit out either one sandwich or a whole stack of them. So we're gonna have some crazy amounts of fun here. Okay, so actually let's come in here. That's gonna be there. Actually, I don't know that I need the salt dough somewhere. It'll exist somewhere in my inventory for a while. It'll be fine. Oh, but yeah, I'd love to get a... Said EV6 would be great right now, or a Rivian. Rivian R1S would be nice. But I don't have that kind of money. Well, yes, it's a burger, not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. It's stuffed between two slices of or two pieces of bread. But, you know, you have a Kia Soul. Nice. Nice. Okay. So if I'm going to do droppers, and what I'm going to need is a bunch of cobblestone, which I've got, some redstone, which I've also got. And now let's dropper. A dropper? I don't even know her. All right. Now, the way I want this to work, I think, it's going to be a little bit awkward. So let's grab some dirt here. And we're going to come up like so. Because what I want is... This is going to come out this way. So I want these droppers pointing down. Right? So I want them like... That's not at all what I want them to be like. Okay? No, not at all like that. I want them to be kind of like that. Okay? That's going to go here. Here? Yeah. Nope. I take out the floor underneath me, but I think it's all water under there. So, all right. So let's go ahead and pop this down here like this. When we took it for the test drive was felt bigger on the inside. Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. Cool. So this is how this is going to work. So what we'll do is I have no idea how this is actually going to work, but oops. Hi. I am out of the fixins. Can I get some more fixins? Oh, I just put those away. Okay. Oh, am I that low on andesite alloy? I might be. Okay. Let's just double check. Under the belt is only a small part underwater. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right. Sprite, will you make up or find a couple of stacks of andesite alloy, please? I find myself running low, and that's going to be awkward. Okay. All right, so this is the plan here. So that's going to go this way. Now, I think... Yes. Thank you, Sprite. All right, so let's grab a list filter, which I think I probably dropped someplace else. Oops, no. Stop that. Look at me doing it again. Okay. All right, so list filters. Perfect. So we're going to start with one here, and it's going to be seeds. Okay. And we'll add to it, but this is 100% going to be our first destructo thing here. So the seeds, as they go flying around, will eventually fall out there, and I'll set up, you know, a camp, or set up some fire under there so they burn. But for now, For now, that's going to be what it is. All right, so awesome. So next step is let's take some of this beef. Did I throw some beef here? Here. Yes, beef. Perfect. All right. So let's throw a little bit of beef in here. And it should go right. Okay. And then what should happen is that should circle back around and cook. And we should end up here in the meat patty. Or actually it won't because I need to clear that filter. Okay. 5 stacks will be fine. That's totally fine, Sprite. Thank you very much. Minced beef. Okay. That's not what I need, but hey. Oh, there we go. Beef patties. Cool. So yeah, so let's set a filter here. All right. So now those will go that way. So those will whip back around. They'll come back under here. They'll cook. And now we'll get meat patties here. So that's awesome. All right. And honestly, I don't need those anymore. Okay. All right. So that's cool. So that'll go there. Awesome. So now our beef will come out and will be set here as well. Okay. I think I do need blocks on top of those to make for some signaling. We're going to deal with that here in a little bit too. But okay, cool. So beef is coming in here. Let's get, I do have some more of that, well, I do have a whole mess of salt. So let's throw that in there. And do I still have some of that salt dough? I do. Yeah, I have salt dough. I can't do anything with it, but I got it. I don't have any place where I can drop it here where it'll get cooked, so that's fine. All right, so, oh, awesome. There. I will happily take all of that stuff because, you know, it's one of those things. I thought I had enough of it, and then I turned out to be wrong. And I don't know if you've ever been wrong before, but it happens to me often enough that I'm starting to get used to it. All right, here, let's sleep real quick. And then I think it's going to be, wow, it's already that late. 7:30. Wow. Okay. No, we're fine. It's fine. Okay. All right, so that's going to be the main system. Now we have to go get cheese, bacon, right? All of this stuff. But that can wait a little bit. So let's start running some of this out this way. Now, what I'm going to be setting up here is another dispatch system for the train station, okay? So, if you remember from over here, right, it basically looks like this. You get 2 rotating belts, we got our barrels, we've got stuff here, and then eventually it gets fed into a train station. So, that's going to be the plan. I didn't turn that on, did I? No. Okay. Oh, no, that makes sense. All right. Sorry, I confused myself. It's easy. It happens a lot. I know. I was making some clips the other day, and the number of clips that I have that are some variation of, I'm really confused about whatever the heck it is I'm doing right now. It was a lot of them. A lot of them were like that. Okay, so this is going to slide out like so. I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to give myself a little bit of extra room just in case. This side, I don't need extra room. So, okay. Okay, so that's going to go like so. And heck, if any of you have watched my streams for any length of time, you know, confusion happens a lot here. Okay, so that's going to go there, and then this is going to come over here. Okay. We talked about being wrong. Often wrong soon. Yep. Yes. Gotta love often wrong. Okay, so it's going to go that way, and then this way. I like how it's not always wrong. It's just often wrong. Okay. Oh, no, I'm going to have to kick this out one more block. Okay. All right, so yes, this is going to have to slide out that way. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, no. No, I get it. I get it. I'm somewhat of a trucker myself, and I totally get it. All right. Oh, except I don't need these to be... I don't need vaults there. That's wrong. I got thinking and I thought wrong thoughts, and now they're going to come put me in a place for people who think wrong thoughts. Okay? That's just the way it is. And I would like it to not be, but that is how it's going to be. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a hopper. Hopper's going to go there. Okay. And now let's get a... And by that, I mean a vertical gearbox. Well, that's just not at all what I've got here. Okay. No, this is fine. We shall make gearboxes. Okay. So, vertical gearbox. Wonderful. So that's going to go there. And then we get ourselves a happy little dealy bob that goes right there. Cool. All right, so our train station, which is currently up there, is going to relocate down here. Okay. Which is good. So pick up the train station. It's going to go here. And then we're going to place it down right... Okay, I hate that. Do not like. Okay. It's the, hey, I need to place this here, but I can't place it there because then it will trigger inventory. Yeah. All right. So now what we have is our happy little fast food dry ingredients. That seems like a thing. All right. All right, so now we'll just bring this way. I need a mechanical arm. And it's going to pick up from here. It's going to drop off from there. Okay. And it goes like that. Okay. And now I need a comparator. All right, comparator comes off this way. And then we get a dealy bob there, and I need a redstone torch. And we're going to need some dust, because, you know, all we are is dust in the wind, dude. Okay. All right. Wonderful. And now we have ourselves part of a pickup station. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and run some smooth stone under here. Actually, yeah. I have some frog lights. It wouldn't hurt to throw a frog light or two under here just for safety reasons. No, and it's not like I'm lacking in frog lights, you know. They sort of exist kind of everywhere. I have like 18 trillion of them. Okay. All right. Lights are good. Okay. I don't know if this is even or not. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, the number here isn't based off of, hey, how many things are gonna, you know, for decorative purposes. It's like, well, this is how many ingredients I have. So, you know, ingredients are a thing. Okay, cool. So that's gonna go there. Now I need some brass funnels. We're gonna need some andesite funnels. Okay. All right. So now let's get ourselves some barrels, which I know I've got a lot of. Oh, did I? I'll fix that in a minute. Okay. Ah, there we go. All right. Okay, that's gonna be fine. Okay. Yeah, this does not need to be there. Cool. All right, so our output is going to be on this side. Oops. All right. So the output's going to go there, and it should get turned on and off. Oops, no. Should get turned on and off by these guys, right? If I flip that, yeah. All right, cool. So we'll figure that out here in a sec. Be sure those are... Actually, I think these are fine. I just need to, yeah, set the thresholds, but... Okay. Yeah, those... Your headphones... Boy, that happened to me yesterday, or this weekend. So, I have been asked to live stream our Sunday church services, our sacrament meetings. And so I was getting things set up, and you know how hard it is to do a live stream when all you have is a Chromebook? Yeah, turns out not as straightforward as I would have liked. So I did manage to get things sorted out. So, you know, it was a fine thing. But I got it all set up. I ended up having to boot straight into Linux off a USB drive. Got OBS set up. You know, all that fun. And turns out the way the camera is set up in the chapel, all of the audio came out the right audio channel. It wasn't like set mono, so it came out both. It was only the right audio channel. Well, I was doing some testing, right? I was listening to the stream to be sure, hey, is everything working? Are we getting audio? Is it doing what I expect? And I have these earbuds, right? These little wireless earbuds that I wear. But I only had the left earbud in because that's the side that has the controls, right? It has the little power and volume and all of that stuff, right? And I typically, when I walk to work, I use just the left earbud, so I still have some situational awareness and stuff like that. So here I am trying to hear the stream on my left earbud and not hearing anything because all the sound is only coming out the right. Yeah, that was great. Hi. You know what? Why don't you go over there? So, yeah. So aside from that, the stream went fine. I was just really thrown off. Okay, so what I need to do here, first off, is let's go ahead and close that off. Otherwise, I'm going to fall in there multiple times here over the next 10 minutes. All right, and let's drop a bunch of stuff off, and we need to build a train. It's going to be great. Okay, so throw all of my happy little create goodies in there. All right, now, to create a train, we need my train box, first of all. Because we're going to need a couple of train casings. And, oh, do I have... Oh, I might not have a precision mechanism. Okay. That's fine. We won't be able to finish the train till I make one, but we'll be fine. Oh. Hang on. We got to set this to train construction mode. All right. Now. That's the wrong train track. Awesome. Yeah, if you want to create a precision mechanism, I've got the machine set up. You might have to fill it with cogs and large cogs before you can feed a gold sheet into it. That's just that's why I haven't made any more, is because I think I have to refill the machine. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, going over there will also load the lava area, so we'll actually get some get some lava and stuff back this way. Yep, I'm going to have to throw some chunk loaders into a couple of places. Fortunately, there's some really smart chunk loaders so that they only turn on when the train comes to pick up stuff, and then they're done, which is handy. I like that. Okay. All right, so there's going to be our first train, and I think, yeah, we're going to start, I don't know, do we want to start with the big wheels, or do we want the little wheels? I don't know. I don't know what the train's going to look like, so, yeah, that's definitely a thing. I wonder if the trains are kind of clogged up, because that one looks like it's waiting for something. Don't know what, but it does kind of look like it's waiting for something. I would like a train to come by and, well, introduce itself to those pillagers, because that would be hilarious. All right, so what do we want this train to look like? So our fluid train is looking kind of like a little bit like a sports car, so I don't think I want to do that. You know, I wonder. You know, I think I've got. I wonder if I've got some blue metal. See, one of the things you can make is like loco metal, which is this very cool metallic looking block that you can get in multiple colors. And I'm thinking what I want to do is like a blue pickup truck or something. Let's see what we've got here. We've got, of course, I don't know where the loco metal all ended up, but it's not here. Yeah. It's not. Oh, you know, it's dyed blue. So it's, or do I have? Okay, there's blue terracotta. Okay. This is magenta. All right, local metal. I know I've got a bunch of you around here somewhere because I made a whole train out of it and then didn't use the train. Oh, speaking of slime blocks, I was just seeing the updates, the latest Minecraft update, snapshot dealy bob. It no longer requires slime to make leads. Oh, that was kind of cool. So also you can now farm the happy ghasts because you can just get them from, what was it? Something. Let's see. Oh, you can get them through piglin bartering now. So that's kind of cool. All right. It's not, that is in fact what's not furniture. It's not going to be in lights and lamps or any of that stuff. Wouldn't expect it to be there. Okay, here it is. It just all ended up in the rail box. Okay, that's cool. So let's grab some local metal of various flavors, but I think mostly the blue. I think we're gonna go with that. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, we'll go around. So yeah, it was kind of cool to see. So, you know, once you set up piglin bartering, you don't have to worry about trying to go find more, you know, little ghast blocks. They'll just show up. Dude, what are you? Looks like he's stuck for some reason. Here, you go. Oh, did we have another collision over here? No, it's not a collision, but they're kind of stuck waiting for each other. Okay, there, you go that way. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, looks like we're going to have to update a few more of these because, yeah, trains are definitely getting stuck. Okay, cool. Yeah, gotta love trains. All right, so let's get over here and we're going to do some things. All the things are going to get done, right? Absolutely. All right, so we're going to start over here. Okay, because we're going to do this sort of pickup thing. Okay. And yeah. So I think we'll bring this kind of this way. What's yelling at me? Okay. All right. Nothing important is yelling at me. So that's always nice. I like it when unimportant things are happening, right? Okay. Turn that to sure a big one. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. And then I don't know. I guess we'll see how far back this goes, but something like that. All right, now we are going to need some storage, so let's go ahead. Do I want to? Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll just run some storage this way. Okay. What? Falling. We're falling here. Falling, people. This is how this works. All the falling. Yeah, speaking of random failures. So I went to upload I'm actually a week ahead on my podcast. Because of planning and being able to get my son and being sure I had video or podcast recorded. I ended up a week ahead, which is great. Yeah, went to upload the podcast for next week. And the video podcast ended up posting a week early. So there you go. So next week's podcast is actually live right now for supporters at musicfreegaming.com. Okay, so if we pop this guy up here, kind of like so. Do I want to just... Wow, this... Okay, this is a thing. I think I need to come up that way a little bit. Ooh. Wow, that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that definitely looks like a thing. Fortunately, I can pull this off. All right, let's go and take that out. Wow. Oh. Not appearing in the chest. Okay. It takes 5 5 cogs. It's like 5 small cogs and 5 large cogs. Plus, I think some iron nuggets per precision mechanism. Also, there's a possibility that they won't actually do anything, so. Okay. That was... Okay. It's weird. That definitely offloaded, and the thing didn't. Huh. Okay. Yeah, this is wow. Yeah, no, it takes like 5 of each, and there's a possibility that it will fail, so kind of sucks. All right, so let's change this. Schedule delay, set this to 30 seconds, and we'll set this one to item condition less than 1. Oops, yeah, because that's lava. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing on this one. Set the schedule delay of 30 seconds, because I think this is just fluid to less than. Nope, that's greater than. Less than. There we go. Less than 1. Cool. See if that makes a difference. It definitely is having some issues. Okay. And it's very possible because it's not unloading correctly. It's doing stuff. All right. No, well, that's something I'll get to troubleshoot later. All right. All right, so let's do this. Now, I think I have... Oh, I do still have some of these lower roofs. And I can make some other ones here too, right? I could... Oops, no, I don't want that to go there. But I could put this kind of like so. Hang on. Gotta... Wow, one of these days I'll put that in the right place, but today is not that day. I mean, it's not bad. Let's do I have a stone cutter in here? Okay. I don't. That's fine. I have one in my backpack. I could just go grab that. Am I going to? No. Because that would make sense. Let's grab some of these. Okay. All right. I think what I'm going to do, stick those there. Put those. This thing is turning into an El Camino. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's turning into a Cybertruck. That might be a bad thing. I mean, if you're going to build a really stupid-looking car in Minecraft, a Cybertruck qualifies as a really stupid-looking car. Okay. Woohoo! Okay. So, what if I were to use then the slash local metal? That does... You know, it might be. That might... Okay, let's go ahead and take this out here. Not entirely sure I like what's happening here, but, you know. Okay. So if I go... I could have made it look like a burger. Yeah, I could have. I don't know. I'm going for a mix and match of things. It's kind of nice to see just the different styles of cars go all around. This one's got its flaps up. Okay, let's try that again. You know, I think... Wow, I think this is looking really bad. I wonder. Loco metal. Oh, I might want to grab some gray. So just this regular loco metal. Grab the gray loco metal, and that might be better. All right, hang on. We're going. We're going. It's gonna be a thing. Totally a thing. We're just gonna. Okay. Okay, but I think I might also. Okay, this is gonna look really, really, really stupid, but we're gonna do it anyway. So let's grab these steep ones right here. No, I think that's gonna be too steep. Had some promise, but no, it's too much. Okay. But what I might be able to do is something. There's definitely something going on here. We're just gonna. Oh, hi. Okay. Wow, it is absolutely not stopping to drain that train. I don't get it. Just don't. Because that's not what the recipe says to do. All right, fine. Nope, that looks dumb. Yeah, they're supposed to get placed like... Oh, actually, maybe what I need are regular sheets. Do I have more deep slate? I don't, but I think there's some right here, actually. All right. Yeah, not all of the trains looked like... I mean, some of the trains actually look like they're carrying what they were supposed to be carrying, you know? Some of the trains look like they're carrying fruits and veggies and stuff, and that's fun, you know? All right. So let's turn some of this into... regular roof. Hi. Dude. Okay, you has the mechanism. Perfect. Awesome. Go ahead and just toss it to me here. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. So we'll turn that into controls here in a minute. Okay. All right. So if I do... Let's come up here. Let's make this happen. Take this out. Okay, we're going to do... That's a steep roof. Let's try a regular roof. Yeah. Okay. You know, it's going to look like the other car just driving in reverse is the way this is starting to go. Yeah, stack of each size. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I just, it's one of those things I've been meaning to do. I just hadn't gotten around to doing it. Because I didn't really need the mechanisms right away. So, you know, we got it going. Let's, hang on, we need some more of this stuff. The nice thing about Create is regular deep slates, like not the cobble stuff, but regular deep slate is actually useful. And I like that. Okay, so we're going to need at least some of this. to become, no, probably cobbled. I'm going to need slabs, but don't have those. The chest has 6 more in it, too. Perfect. Perfect. We'll definitely be getting into some of that. All right. So that's going to go there. And, all right. Cool. Now, I think what I want to do is... Oh, do I want to do this? Oh, yeah. That just is going to make this look even stupider. I'm kind of down with that. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's take out this one. And we'll need to put in a window, I suppose. Right? Yeah, right. Some form of slanty window thing, right? An attic window. Right, we've got spruce, we got jungle, we got all this stuff. We got concrete, terracottas of every flavor, prismarine, blackstone, brick, red nether brick. All right, is there a deep slate? Deep slate. Ah, there is a deep slate. It's made with, okay, yeah. So I should be able to take a deep slate block here. And yes. Let's get 3 of them. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. And we're going to just slide these in right here. Because, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I want my car windows to do. Okay. Oh, this looks so stupid. Said it looks like a Cybertruck. And that, you know, that is probably one of the ugliest cars I've ever seen. Okay. That's just not... What goes there? Oh, right. It's going to go like that. All right. I guess I could make that work. All right, let's see. So if I want to make some train controls... train controls. I need a train casing, which I probably do not have on my... or in my inventory, but probably have in a box. Yep. All right. So let's go make up some controls. Hi. Train controls. Perfect. Okay. So we'll slap down some controls. Actually, that's a thought. Do I want to... I could put the controls right there. I could put the... Do I have it on me? Yes. So, blaze burner would be driving the train. I could put it there. Yeah, that might be a thing. And then that's kind of a thing. And then I just need some form of window here. Oh, it just looks so stupid. I like it. Okay. Sometimes you just need a really stupid looking car. And that is what we've got here today. All right, so cool. So what sort of windows exist? Hello. I would like windows, please. Not a lot that's fitting this palette, you know? Which is fine. I suppose I could jump all the way to the industrial iron. Which, honestly, might work better. Will 1 barrel be enough? Almost certainly. But, because I don't think I'm going to be picking up more than 1 stack at a time of any of the stuff I'm getting. Now, what I could do... No. Ack! No! You're wrong. You're so wrong. Yeah, I think the one barrel will be fine. Wow, this is just looking really bad. I wonder if... What other local metal magic can I get here? All right, nothing. Cool. I was hoping for like slabs or something, but... There's a lot of nope happening there. All right, so... Cool. I mean, I could... It's hard to see, that thing's in the way. I mean, I could do something along those lines, but... No, I think I like it better open. Oh, you're right. I need kissy things. Thank you. You're right. I am missing kissy things. Well, that's sort of important. See, this is why I keep you around, Sprite. You remember stuff. All right. Yep, I need kissy things. Oh, I have 2 of them right there. Perfect. Right, and that's 2 blocks out. That means... All right, so that means that's going to come out. That's going to go there. Honestly, that looks better anyway. Cool. So... All right, so that's awesome. Nope, you weren't missing it. I was missing it. It's like the same thing, but totally different. Wow, that just looks wrong. Oh. Let's make this look really stupid. Okay, so that's gonna come out there. Let's take... Oh, jeez, come on. Let's take one of these things. And let's put it upside down so it's like that. And we're going to do that here too. Okay, yep. I'm not entirely sure I like this. Let's try the regular roof. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Woohoo! All right. Yep, that's... Wow. Okay. Yep, that would have been really stupid. It's like, oh, great, I've built the train. It can't actually pick up anything, but, you know, that's okay, right? All right. So, yeah, that's definitely... we built something. Yeah, no, it's good, Sprite. Thank you. That would have been really bad. Whew. Just like this thing. In all honesty, I don't mind the back of this so much. I kind of feel like I need to do something different with the front, but I don't know what. For now, I think this one's just going to look bad. Okay, so we're going to start from there. And we're going to come to there. And then we're going to come from here. Jeez, we're going to bounce around like there. All right, and then we need to need to bring this up a little bit more. There, just pop this all the way up onto here like that. Okay. Well, no, actually, hang on. I want the glue. Hang it. Oh, yes, because I didn't actually glue the windows on. Okay. Great. Okay, so, you know, We have what I suppose can be legally described as a train or a truck or something. I think there's some legal definitions of actual trainness that this doesn't, quite match, but okay, it's a thing. All right. So, cool. Wow. I thought slanty bit opposite of the windows glued on. Oh, now you got me questioning my life. That's questioning my life choices here, and I'm not entirely sure I'm okay with it. Okay. Oh. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Yep, they're totally glued on. Absolutely. Any thought that they might not have been glued on is no, that's just propaganda and stuff. All right. Now we have a sure. I suppose I could actually replace the deep slate with I kind of like the deep slate matching here. Now I almost feel like I want to replace this blue with something else. Just to sort of match up here, but okay. Yeah, no, second guess, third guess, 8th, 12th guess, It's questionable. The whole thing is questionable. All right, so we have again, it can be legally described as a train. Almost, I kind of wish I could layer some glass in there, but it's not really going to be a thing, is it? Yeah, man, I do. I kind of want to replace that blue. I just don't know what I want to replace it with. So for now, we're going to leave it. All right, so let's hop down here. I thought about purple, but see, I was originally thinking of making it sort of a something like some old farm truck type, that obviously you would see somebody, and then it sort of turned into a cyber truck, and yeah, and that's where we sit. Okay, so we're gonna assemble the train. We're gonna call this one dry, and this one we're gonna call fast food. I don't know. Delivery, sure. That's fine. Okay. All right. Cool. So that's definitely a thing. Yeah, he's getting his steps in over here. There. Now he's giving you the side eye, He's going to just end up on another treadmill just doing his thing because he's like that. All right, I need an anvil. I had an anvil. There's an anvil. Perfect. Okay, great. So we're going to need this. Also, I would very much like to know why this is just not... why this train is not dropping off, this fluid train, when it gets back here. It's like, gets here, it starts to unload a little bit, and then just wanders off. And I'm not happy about that. Yeah, very determined to do a workout. I kind of wonder about his life choices, but, sometimes you just gotta get your workouts in, All right. So, train. Right. So we're going to need a bunch of stuff here. So let's drop off a bunch of this garbage that we don't need anymore for now. So that can go all in there. All right. Now, what I am going to need is... Okay, we're going to need a bunch of these filters. Okay, and we're going to need a bunch of train schedules. There we go. Let's do it this way. We'll grab 16 of them. Did I actually get 16 of them? Yes, they're there. Okay. All right, now, these are all going to do the same thing. They're going to travel somewhere. We'll just set somewhere. Well, that's going to change. We're going to travel to fast food delivery. We're going to inventory. Yeah, item cargo condition. I don't care what it is. Less than 1. Cool. All right. And then don't loop forever. That would be bad. All right. So this is going to be our basic train schedule. Okay. So now step number 1. Okay. Is let's get one. So this is going to be, we need to go get chicken. Meat factory chicken. Boom. And 5 seconds is probably fine. All right. And we're going to name this one. This is going to be FF chicken. That's when, you know, Final Fantasy is really dying, as they start, you know, doing Final Fantasy chicken. Okay. All right. So this will go here. All right. And then we've got ourselves a thing. I don't want to put that in yet. I want to get at least the next 2 done. So let's see. I need salt, right? So that's dairy. No, salt. Okay. Cool. So this one is going to be FF salt. I mean, it does have a chocobo, which, yes, is kind of like chicken. I don't know. I think chocobo tastes good. When I was growing up, we had a guy not far from where I lived who was raising ostriches. I think doing ostrich eggs, actually, is... And he was selling ostrich eggs. Oh, Gilgamesh has a green chicken. Okay, that's fair. Yep. All right. Oh, now we're going to need bread slices. All right, cool. So now this is going to go to the bakery, sliced bread. All right. Cool. All right, nice. So we're getting there. FF bread. It's fun. I'm getting the bread for. I'm getting bread for chicken breading and making buns. You know. Okay. All right. It says name FF bread. Perfect. All right. Cool. So now what should happen is we should. The F14 chicken is named in Kidu. Okay. All right. And this monstrosity of a truck. Actually, the first place it should go is right over here to pick up bread. Okay. That's looking good. All right. And then it should somehow make its way back over here. Yep. Making its way back. Okay, watch yourself. All right, and now what we should get is bread. Looks like we also got dough. But that's okay, right? The dough will eventually cease to exist. Okay. And now we have more toast. Perfect. All right, so let's grab this and dough. Just regular wheat dough. Okay. Wheat dough. Yeah. Okay. That should be good. So, let's just make sure that, because it is, again, I have learned not to put those close together, but it is what it is. Okay, cool. Oh, no. Okay, why are you both stuck? Awesome. All right, this is great. This is just wonderful. All right, hang on. Hang on. I gotta fix this somehow. Why isn't this... It's like this... Alright, that's weird. Alright, hang on. We're going to do a thing here, I guess. Also, I think I need a couple more things over there. All right, I think this is going to be temporary. I'm going to take this one out here in a little bit. But, because I am going to need a thing right over here. So, yep. So let's drop a signal right off of this here somewhere. Okay. No, you sit there and pour out your soul. Yeah, see, that's what you're supposed to do. Weird. I wonder why I wasn't doing that before. Okay. Well, cool. All right. All right, so we're going to need a train signal there, and we're going to need another one on this side. Okay. We'll just stick dirt there. Now, it's fine. Okay. Cool. So now we should be relatively okay with that train coming through. Oh, it's doing that because I stopped it. Okay. That's why. That's why. All right. Yeah. Totally makes sense. All right. Well, just... Oh. Cool. All right. So at least those two trains should be safe, I guess. Let's see if I can get inside and into the bed. Meow. All right. So we have a thing. So what we should be seeing here is when our truck comes back around. Unfortunately, again, I think we've got ourselves some chunk loading issues. Also, train station issues. You can't go because he's sitting there. Oh yeah, this is great. Okay. Oh, that sucks. All right, signals. If I want signals, I need train casings and stuff. Okay. Train casings I've got. Light bulbs I left back here. Okay. Nope, we're totally gonna get there. It's gonna make sense. All right. Yep, we just have a couple of weird places where They just can't go. Okay. And I don't know quite what the deal is, but we're just going to slap a couple of signals down, which should let traffic flow appropriately. Oh, hi. You know, I would love for you just to stay there, okay? Okay? You guys just stay right there on the tracks. It's going to be great. Okay, so we should be seeing now. Okay, there's some rabbit, which is less of the ideal, but again, not overly unexpected. Okay. Okay, so we're going to get our rabbit. Raw rabbit, please. Thank you. Okay. All right. Nice. So the regular the raw chicken will get through here, get pressed into patties. Oh, hey, thunder. And lightning. And then that's going to come out this way, and we're going to get chicken patties. Wonderful. Is it slow? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'd have to... Oh, now that I have precision mechanisms, or I can go get them, I can put one of those here, or put a rotational speed controller here, and crank this clock up a little bit and make everything faster. But for now, we're okay. And we are automatically getting chicken patties. Okay. All right. Why isn't this... Wheat flour plus salt plus water should create salt dough. Can it just not? Oh, right. Okay. I've screwed this up. That's why. Cool. All right, so I'm going to have to take this out. Okay, it's going to have to go there. This is going to have to go here, right? That is the cannot be smelted. Okay, that's going to have to go there. All right, and now we'll have to take this. And my axe has fortune on it, so I'll have to do it this way. So that's going to have to go there. This goes here, like so. Okay. And now, unfortunately, if I were to put another cog on that, I think it reverses the direction. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit of magic here. Because, yeah, if I put this here, yeah, that's blowing up, man. It's not what I want. So, all right. So that's going to have to go there. Well, do I happen to have anything useful? I don't know. Hey, Sprite, you want to sleep? If you can find a close bed. Got those. Where did I put my chain drives? Thank you. Okay, there we go. Case chain drives. Perfect. All right, so we're just going to do it this way. It's going to be stupid and bulky, but honestly, I'm okay with that, I guess. Stupid and bulky describes a lot of people, and I'm definitely one of them. Okay. Okay, no, that's not true. I'm not nearly as bulky as I used to be. Okay. So I do need this to be salt dough, just to be sure it always spits out salt dough. Okay. And then, when it's done, yeah, see, there we go. Now we're getting buns. All right, cool. So this is doing what it's supposed to. Okay, which is great. Which is great. It's a little, said it's slow and stuff, but I can crank the speed up in a little bit. But what I'll need to do, and I think this may be, I may do some of this tomorrow, just in my free time. I may do it on Thursday. But what we'll need to do is start setting up train schedules to go get flour and salt, right? And then raw steak, right? So we can get burgers. And we'll just continue on down the line for all of the vegetables and stuff like that, right? Because we'll need, you know, sliced cheese. Right? Well, that's it. Yeah, we need cheese. We need pork chops for bacon. Onions, cabbage, tomatoes. I haven't decided yet if I actually am going to do potato chips. So we'll wait to do the potatoes. But everything else, we'll just get all of that going here. And once that's in these slots, then we can start talking about actually making burgers. It's going to be that's going to be a little bit of a process, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. So the catch is I want to do this in a couple of ways. I want to be able to hit a button and have it eject a couple of things. Ooh, the buns is going to have to do 2. Oh no, right. Well, hang on a sec, burger. Right, so if I want to make a hamburger, okay, it's cheeseburger, but yeah, it needs 2 buns. Okay. So I need to be sure that this spits out 2 of them. I need 2 pulses on this one. Which is fine. I guess I can figure that out, but okay. I don't know what that's going to look like, but we'll figure that out. And then coming off the back sides of these, we'll set up some brass funnels so that instead of a single item, or 2 in the case of this, we will spit out like a stack, or probably half a stack and a stack of buns, and have all of that spit out and go through a whole series of mixers over here, and then make their way up to the restaurant, which obviously doesn't exist yet. So, you know, that's the plan, I guess. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting all the chicken. You know what I could do? It's a little silly, but if we're going to get the bread anyway, let's just put bread right through here. Okay. And so when the bread comes by, it'll get sliced. Right? Right. Okay. That way that bread won't be wasted. It'll just become sliced bread, which will then become toast, which will then end up over here in our thing. What did I end up with? Salt dough. Okay, cool. Okay, good. So we are doing okay. Said we're lacking in salt at the moment because I don't have or not salt, wheat flour, because I don't have it going to pick up. Or do I have it going to pick up wheat? I thought I had it going to pick up wheat, but maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Now I'm confused. Hi. This one is salt. That is definitely going to get salt. This one is bread. Okay. Yeah, and I just don't have one yet for wheat. So, yeah. Okay. That's going to be here. Yeah, I threw wheat manually. Yeah, so I've got it all set up. I just need to get the all of the train schedules in place so it will go get stuff. But otherwise, yeah, so that's a little busy work I'll need to get done, and maybe I'll do some of that tomorrow just to fill this out. And then we can start looking at doing stacks of stuff, which will be great. It'll be great. I think this will work out okay. So we'll get everything through here, and then this side is going to work very similarly to how the sandwich shop works, where the items will come through here, and they'll go around a little loop where one side will have the opening for the different types of burger that we're going to be doing. Burgers or chicken sandwiches or whatever. It'll all loop around and go into the recipe that we have selected. Will get made up there and then get brought up to, I think this side. I'm going to bring it. So we'll bring the finished burgers and stuff up over here, and then, yeah. So that'll be good. I just need to figure out where that's going to be. And obviously that will sort of require having an actual, restaurant. Which, is fun. And, Sprite is riding the lava train. So, just watch the rainbow color hair fly. I should move. Oh. He won't come get me. I'm betting he's going to swerve first. He's not, though. That dude's going to come right at me, so. Sweet. Oh, this place is going to look so much, it's going to be so much fun just watching the trains run around and stuff. Of course, once all of the items or storage is full in all of these places, there won't be any place for the trains to go, but, it's fine. It's totally fine. All right. But speaking of totally fine, this is going to be the place to all right. It's going to be the place to go. I do want to fire off those end credits because y'all are awesome and amazing, and definitely give a shout out to my supporters over at musicfreegaming.com, Snoopers and Satan Sprite. Y'all are awesome, and I'm so appreciative of all of you. If you want to become a supporter, again, musicfreegaming.com. Join on any of the monthly tiers. You'll get behind the scenes newsletters and Discord channels and early access to the podcast. This week happens to be very early access to the podcast. But yeah, check all that action out. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.